Okay, so I need to point out a disclaimer. Not everyone in the LGBTQ Q plus community are like this. Okay, I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not lumping you all in together. There are many people who watch me, whether they're subscribed or not, that are normal. You know, they don't seek validation every 2 seconds. They don't need to see themselves in everything, and they certainly don't go around putting a title of gay icon onto a character who is built to look like a child, and their sole purpose is to protect and take care of a child. So the normal ones, they're just fine. I'm talking to the weirdos that sit on Twitter, the ones who see this and still steadfast in their ways that Bayonetta is actually a gay icon, despite the fact that this is official artwork showing her with a husband and child. Yeah, those fucking weirdos. The ones who look at someone like Link, who's androgynous, and like, oh my god, he's a trans icon. Those people who are so desperate for validation because they're so boring as individuals that they think sexuality, skin color, and gender are their entire personality. So now we have, again, a robot made to look like a child who takes care of a child, and they're labeling her as a gay icon. I'm sure the people who are watching who aren't fucking morons can clearly see the issue with this. Fictional killer robot M3GAN declares being a gay icon is my default setting to Out magazine as M3GAN 2.0 releases. The viral horror character M3GAN is once again making headlines, this time not for her dance moves or murderous programming, but for being dubbed a gay icon in a stage feature by Out magazine. In a promotional campaign timed for the release of the sequel M3GAN 2.0, the publication released a faux interview with M3GAN in which the fictional robot appears on the cover. Being a gay icon is my default setting. The Alphabet Mafia, I see you. I slay for you.
I have a message for your gay fans.
Being a gay icon is my default setting. To the Alphabet Mafia, I see you. I slay for you. And thanks for being so silly online with me. Keep serving that energy, babies. Now, my turn to ask you a question. What the hell is holding space anyway?
Oh, well, people don't usually ask me questions, so thank you. My best definition is that it is to be fully physically, emotionally, and mentally present with someone or something. Kind of like how you are with Katie and possibly with Gemma.
If you say so.
Hi, sorry. With respect, I'm going to take a shot at answering this in a way that I think M3GAN will understand. M3GAN, holding space is a process whereby...
Time to wrap it up, okay?
Okay.
Oh my god, yeah, slay queen. Again, on the surface, it doesn't seem like much. But again, this is a robot designed to look like a child whose purpose is to take care of a child. And here they are talking about how they are a gay icon. Are people so in that community so desperate for validation and for attention that you are now putting your sexual preference onto a fucking child robot? Aren't you the same people who sit online, call other people gooners and incels, and here you are engaging in that same kind of activity? Oh, but it's okay when you do it. While the gooners online are sitting there, fawning over female forms, the sexy female body that people love, whether it be in games or comics or whatever, full figure, busty. You guys, oh my god, you're gooners. You guys are gooning out for a fucking child robot. I think you need to shut the fuck up now. We will take our big titty pixels any day of the week because you guys are sitting here gooning over a child robot. You have lost the permission and the right to speak. I I see you, I slay for you. The only issue, M3GAN isn't real. The character, a childlike android created in the 2022 film M3GAN, does not speak outside of scripted appearances in the movies and marketing materials. Every line attributed to her, including those in the cover story, is fabricated by publicists, writers, and media teams for promotional purposes. Despite this, several Pride-focused media outlets, including Pink News, Attitude, and Out, have presented these statements as if they represent authentic advocacy from a real person. And again, keep that in mind that people are having to write this for her. So not only do these people writing want to put a title onto a robot that is meant to be a child, but then the fucking weirdos are seeing themselves and projecting onto this robot who's meant to be a child. Do we see the issue here? Again, and for the people who are too fucking stupid to comprehend this, I'm not talking about the entirety of the LGBTQ plus community as a whole, because that would be stupid, because not everyone in that community is like that. I'm talking about the very specific niche group, like the fucking weirdos who sit on Twitter and till they're blue in the face try to claim that Bayadena is a bisexual or gay icon, despite the fact that this is official art. And now these are the ones projecting their desires and all this shit for an icon onto a robot that's meant to look like a child. Again, you guys sit there and try to like, oh my god, you guys are gooning for that, and all it is a beautiful, big busted, a big busty woman. You guys are like, oh my god, you guys are gooning for a child robot. Okay, again, you've lost permission and the right to speak. Completely. One article featured M3GAN sending a message to fans who identify with a gender that differs from their birth. Your existence is not a debate, the fictional robot said. Again, this all has to be written. This is not like the voice actress for M3GAN come out and just, ad-libbing it. No, this is all written. This is all scripted. This is all stuff that she's meant to say. So this is all grown adults writing this shit, writing these lines to come out of the mouth of a child or a robot meant to look like a child. Again, can you not see the issue here? While the sentiment may be well intended, there is no narrative content in either M3GAN or its upcoming sequel, M3GAN 2.0, that explicitly relates to Pride issues. There are no openly Pride-centric characters, themes, or plot lines in the film. The original movie follows a young girl coping with loss whose robotic companion becomes increasingly violent in an attempt to protect her. So where did this icon status come from? From fucking losers who are so boring in life that they need to see that kind of stuff on things because they have no real personality? According to the film screenwriter Akela Cooper, it was a result of audience response. Cooper told Out in 2023 interview that M3GAN's themes of chosen family and campy presentation resonated in certain communities. That connections combined with her meme-worthy dance, sequence, and stylized outfits sparked a wave of viral interest and internet memes that labeled her as an icon to certain identity-centric communities. When you're confident in yourself and you actually are proud about who you are, you don't need fucking titles like that or the need for validation every 5 seconds. If you are confident with who you are, you don't need it. These people are completely insecure, despite them gaslighting you like, oh, we're strong, powerful. No, you're completely insecure. Hence why you need validation every 5 seconds. Hence why you have these teachers going into their classroom, coming out to their kids because they know that no normal adult is going to give a flying fuck. There's a reason for that. If you are truly confident and happy and you truly do love yourself, you don't need to announce it every 5 seconds. You don't need to see yourself in everything. This is what happens when your entire personality is based on your sexual preference, your gender, and your skin color. You get boring fucking individuals like this who are projecting the title of gay icon onto a robot meant to look like a child. Do you not see the issue here? However, M3GAN's recent press appearances have gone beyond organic fan enthusiasm, with pre-scripted quotes and a fabricated media tour presented as if she's a real celebrity. Their current campaign appears to be a deliberate strategy to position the character as a figure of cultural alignment during Pride Month. It's not unusual. It's not unusual. Fucking Carlton dance going on. For fictional characters to give interviews or appear in press campaigns as part of a film's promotional rollout, characters like Borat, Kermit the Frog, and even Deadpool have featured in real-world interviews, talk shows, and staged media events. These appearances are typically played for comedy and used to build buzz in character. However, what sets the M3GAN campaign apart is the injection of overt political messaging into these fictional sound bites. While Kermit might promote a new movie or Borat might satirize a celebrity during a press junket, they generally do not deliver scripted endorsements of real-world social movements or issue statements that resemble advocacy slogans.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, as a frog, I can say how hard it is to be growing up in a place that you don't feel is right, or being in a body you don't belong to. And I firmly stand with the LGBTQ plus community.
You know, does that make sense? Having Kermit the Frog sit there and talk about advocating for LGBTQ plus rights? No. You're there to promote a movie, not to list a fucking, label a puppet as a fucking gay icon or as an ally. Again, this is a robot meant to look like a child who takes care of a child. The fact that you're putting any kind of label that having to deal with sexuality, weird. M3GAN, by contrast, has been positioned as kind of symbolic spokesperson for pride causes, despite having no actual narrative connection to them in the films. This marks the shift on how character-driven marketing is being used, not just to entertain or promote, but imply alignment with cultural and political identities, even with those associations aren't supported by source material. There's no indication that M3GAN's creators originally intended her to represent or embody any specific messaging. The original film included no such themes, and the character's personality is entirely dependent on the writing and visual presentation provided by the production team. Yet the headline now frames her as something more. Out magazine went so far as to call her a fictional robot killer. So far as to call her a fictional robot killer, a symbol of empowerment. Because when there's nothing more empowering than killing those who get in your way. The side of love and tolerance. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. See, darkness is a heart's true essence. Fucking references, man. In the end, M3GAN may be many things: an artificial intelligence, a horror icon, a viral sensation, but she's also a fictional construct. The words attributed to her are not her own, and her newfound status is a result of curated marketing rather than story-driven substance. All of this is completely ridiculous because M3GAN did not need a sequel. The perverted, childless alphabet crowd can fuck off trying to hijack movies all the time. So, again, not everyone in the community is like this. Most of the people I know who watch me, you guys are normal. You go about your lives. You've got partners, whether you're gay, straight, but whatever. You have your lives. You go about your business. You work your jobs. You come home. And you live your life. You don't need validation every 5 seconds. But then you have the people on Twitter who sit there, or Tumblr, or Reddit, who are so boring, who have no personality whatsoever, that their entire, what they think is their personality, revolves around their sexual preference, their gender, and skin color. And then we end up with situations like this. where they put the title of gay icon onto a robot meant to look like a child that takes care of a child. So, this is where we're at. The same people sitting there calling you a gooner because you're enjoying some bouncy jiggle physics in a game, those same people are gooning over a robot meant to look like a child who takes care of a child by calling her a gay icon. Again, you people have lost the right to say anything. We will be perfectly fine gooning over our big tittied pixels any day of the week, now that we know you guys are swooning over a robot meant to look like a child. But that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.